Around Your World is a series of 10 short videos designed to give you a new look at your planet and some fresh insights into what Christian World Mission is all about. Welcome to Session 3, where we ask the question, what do you think of missions?
Well, so far we've looked briefly at countries, religions, and languages. It's a big, complicated world out there, and we want to spread the good news of Jesus Christ to everyone. Or do we? Should we? Let's see what some others had to say.
Is missions good, bad, scary, right, or wrong?
No, actually, I think if done in the proper way, I think missions are even more relevant today than they ever were before.
I think it's scary because you're going to a different country and you might get culture shock. You might not know the language. Some countries have different diseases. You have to get vaccinated, and I hate needles, so I'll be very scared about that part.
As far as my perspective on missions, I know God commands it. I know there's a need for it. I believe Christians should be involved in it, but it's still scary.
I think missions are not very scary. They're kind of fun because you get to help the others.
I think, unfortunately, a lot of missionaries, in my opinion, have missed the boat on that. They want to bring their religion, and it's a good intentions, but to these people who don't have the education.
I was always intimidated, but at the same time I always found the experiences to be extremely life-changing and motivational and faith-affirming. I think we came back with my faith stronger and deeper in my understanding of God.
What comes to mind when you think of global outreach or missions?
I think missions are very important today, probably even more so than they were earlier. There are so many distractions, so many things that cause us to lose focus on the true meaning of the Lord today. There's just so much in our everyday life, and violence and other things that just would tear us away from the Lord.
Okay, the Bible talks about missions in several ways. Like John the Baptist had a mission to go out and baptize the people. There's a lot of stories about missions in the Bible.
Personally, my view of missions is that it's something really necessary. The times when I can't go, I need to be praying about the people who are able to go and give the money that we're able to give in whatever directions we can.
God wants that relationship, that personal relationship with you and I. He wants the relationship more than anything else that He desires, you might say, in His creation. He wants that relationship.
If I love my brother, I don't want my brother to be condemned to hell. Correct? It's my obligation to inform him as to what he needs to do to be able to protect himself against that possibility.
As you can see, there are many different ideas about missions. Some feel called to go overseas. Others feel they can do their part right here at home. There are even different definitions of the word mission. Let's find out.
What do you mean when you use the word mission?
It means different things in different contexts. For instance, NASA may have a mission to Mars. The U.S. military may have a mission to Afghanistan. But when we're talking about missions in our particular context, we're talking about a deliberate, organized, focused effort to proclaim the gospel to the world. One more question?
Can't I stay home and still be a missionary?
Yes and no. Let me answer that question. First of all, Jesus told us to be witnesses wherever we are. He said to His people, if you're in Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, the uttermost parts of the world, I want you to be witnesses. But now when we talk about missions, we're talking about witnessing to another culture. When we talk about evangelism, we're talking about witnessing to our own culture. Now, in the past, we had to travel overseas to find other cultures to witness to. But in recent times, many of these people have come to our own country. So to answer your question, yes, you can stay home and be a missionary as long as you're witnessing to some people from other cultures who have come to this country. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you.
YourWorldFacts.net has more information. Check it out. And join us next time when we wrestle with suggestions that the concept of missions is outdated and that most missionaries are ineffective.
Go to our website for a closer look at what we discussed in this session, and join us for the next session as we journey together around your world.